Okay, so this guy fighting Superman right now is Blue Beetle. The third Blue Beetle though. The second one was just a dressed up guy. Couldn't get the scarab working. He doesn't he's not my favorite one. He's not Ted. But it's been a long time since I played this, so, you know.
I ate a piece of chicken, and there's still like...
Do you do any of those, like, throws where you push both buttons at the same time?
You know, I used to know how to do that, but, like,
I think it's like square and X at the same time, or triangle and circle together at the same time. You do like a special move.
oh my, that's just embarrassing.
Hey, didn't you ever, how come you never hooked up your PlayStation camera?
Still don't want to pester the old lady.
Oh, well, it's not hard to hook up. If you ever want to hook it up sometime, just get me to do it with you on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, buddy.
Because you were all excited about doing that, and then you got it, and then I never asked you about it again. I forgot.
Thanks for reminding me. There you go, special move. No, dipshit. I got excited. I wasted the... You see me waste it? So it started on the special move, but then it was like, well, you ain't gonna do it.
You're freaking out to scare him. Stop, please.
What happens when you're vegetarian? You just don't got the strength.
You don't got the strength. Oh man.
Well, you're doing this up in the mode. Hear me?
Yeah. Go Mo.
That way it won't be as long when I have to mow again, like on Sunday or Monday.
Rock Price's wins.
Choo choo. That could be his fatality.
Oh yeah, he'd have a couple fatalities. He'd have a train run over you. That'd be one. Choo choo. Train comes up, runs over you.
That would be it.
Another one is can kind of steal from Johnny Cage and stick his head through the guy's cage, through the guy's chest, and his rock head sticks out his ribs.
Guess good help is hard to find. Begin.
Yeah, Rob don't have too many catchphrases really as a
What?
special right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
And then he has well, also he has that's a good question. He always says that. Everybody asks me questions. That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucky, he gets right into that acting. I'm giving some lines for that. It's a pretty good job. He adds his own couple of his own things. Sometimes there's stuff that you use, sometimes there's stuff that you gotta use another time, and there you go. But he gets into it. He's made a lot. He's made about 10 videos total from not just
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the plan for my channel. Since you let me in on one of your secrets, you know, one good turn deserves another and all that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm working on a big video that involves, the Book of Giants, the regular Bible,
and the Watchmen.
No.
See how they're all released?
No, dude. No, dude. But yeah, it's gonna have
Might break that down in like a couple parts.
It's
don't want to really go over 10 minutes and then people start losing interest. 10, 15 minutes. That's what YouTube suggests a long time ago, so I try to keep my videos less than 15 minutes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But right now, it was intended to be like one big massive video.
Nothing wrong with having breaking things down into part 1, part 2.
Just like I did with the most recent video.
Sometimes people that also they got their phone in their hand, they're not gonna hold their phone for 20 minutes. I don't have a phone. I don't like phone. I wish I did, and I would have got video of that UFO.
Why? Neither do I. I don't have a phone.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I wish I did because I would have had proof of that UFO.
Something would have gone buggy or something.
I don't know, but it still would have had a better chance to not having one. And then I wasn't in like shock or anything. I would have pulled her right out too, but. It's like just me and the dog that was there, nobody else there.
Or some idiot's gonna claim it was an airplane or some shit.
Oh no, God, no. It was very obvious.
Based on your description, it doesn't sound like no airplane. But are you saying there aren't dipshits out there that would claim?
No, not what this looked like. It was too low. If I had a camera, it would.
They'd be like, "Oh, it's a satellite," or "Oh."
No, people would. No, it would be so good that people would try to claim it was Photoshop, but they obviously would be able to prove it because it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to Photoshop something that good, or else I'd have that stuff in the arcane videos all the time. You know, like, there's some people that are really good at, like, editing stuff on a computer and making fake videos of anything. Ghosts.
Or like the, what was that guy's name? The not Hellman. The guy where the skeptics say it's just a pie tin on a cord. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know that guy's name. I don't know. You mean that guy, like Farmer from way back in like 30s?
Yeah, way back in the 60s.
No, I don't know. I don't know his name.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know the photograph, but I don't know all the information, like the person's name or address or phone number.
And there's no way they could have done what that guy could have done what they suggest.
That was one of the first UFO photos I probably seen. Probably the first 10 pictures I ever saw. I probably saw that on Search or something.
I saw it on UFO Hunters. Did you guys get that?
I used to watch that all the time. Bill Burns with his twinkie eyes. Yep. Used to watch that pretty
UFO Hunters.
There wasn't anywhere else for me to really watch anything on UFOs, but now everything I watch is pretty much on the internet.
They should bring that show back, though.
They can't.
What do you mean they can't?
They had an interview with Bill Burns, the guy who was like the boss of the show. And they canceled him. He said the reason they canceled him was they had all these photographs of the supposed experiments from Dulce Base.
Yeah.
And they were showing you like pictures that looked like kind of like a human head and a cow and things like this. And he said after that show aired, he said within like 15 minutes, got a phone call and said they were canceled. So they canceled. The show is really amazing, and the ratings and the viewership's huge. So he didn't understand why would you cancel it. And he's like, they're like, I don't know. We just got told from the guy above us to cancel it. You have to go talk to the president or whatever. So he basically found out that the government said that's enough. And they said, you shut this program down and we're going to find the network.
Is Bill Burns the one you see on Ancient Aliens occasionally?
Yeah, he's always got the sunglasses and balls.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, and his eye, if he takes the sunglasses off, his eyes always twitch.
I just call him that guy that looks like an alien too.
He always squints non-stop pretty much when he doesn't have those black glasses on. But he's pretty well known in the circuit, but he's pretty damn old now. He was pretty old when that show came out. He was probably like in his 60s then.
That's kind of weird how we both.
50s.
That's kind of weird how we both had experiences and yet, you know, we're friends.
Like I said, I didn't have any contact. This floor of the house real damn slow and kept doing whatever it was doing. I didn't have no loss of time because I made sure that I said to myself, when I come in the house, it better not be like fucking 9 o'clock or something like that, because it was, I think about 10 after. No, sorry, it was about 8 o'clock when I went out, sorry. And when I came back in the house, it was like maybe about 5 or 10 after. So it was only 5 or 10 minutes, which in my head, that's how long it was. Until I came back in the house, so I wasn't, everything made sense. I was pretty worried though. I was like, after he was gone, I went in the house, and I was like, it better not be like 9:30, 10:30 at night. So, no. I never had no bad dreams. Well, in life, I told you before, I was coming down with a horrible freaking flu, so I told you, in my honest opinion, it's kind of a joke. It was also serious. It was, Maybe they just scanned me and seen that I had this virus on me. They were looking for anybody. Oh, I'm down on They wouldn't have wanted that either. I remember how angry I was at my brother-in-law. And he was laughing about it. I was giving him shit. Yeah, no, fucking tell me.
I got punches and punches.
But you never know. You might, thanks to him, who knows, I could have been on the zoo. And maybe we took somebody down the cow field ahead. Keep somebody else.
But I bet you in the next, I'm not too sure, but I bet you the next one you see, the next video you see is gonna be Warlord of Mars.
For you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought you were trying to do some psychic thing. I was gonna say, I think you're wrong, because I'm not gonna watch that next.
No.
No, I just thought you were like being a medium. I can see in the future.
She's right next to me.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not the amazing Kredskin. Cryptic Cowboy, Rob Precious, and the whole of MySpace. Things that lasted way too long and should have went out of style a long time ago. Right?
Bucky has a line that he did for me, and I have it saved. And it's like, he goes, "Elementary, my dear Watson. I mean, Bob." You guys are like investigating these clues and something in one part of the script. And it's like, you guys find something. It's like, "Elementary, my dear Watson," and then he has this like dumb look on his face, like, "You know he screwed up. I mean, Bob."
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another one I won't tell you about. Another one where it's just you, American Samurai, and Randy, because I thought I always got poor Randy and Games and Green together, and everybody knows that's gonna be a crash. So give something new to Randy. Team up with Bob Man and Bucky Wonder.
Bucky Wonder.
Bucky Wonder Boy. You ever see The Stand?
Begin.
That's a book that I want to read, so don't tell me what happens.
No, I won't. I thought maybe you saw the movie.
No.
I could never read the book. That came too long. That's a pretty good book. I got two friends who read the book. I've seen it and held it in my hand, and I know how big it is.
Like when Stephen King wrote Under the Dome.
Well,
That was a huge ass book.
yeah, Lord of the Rings was pretty big too. Not the actual book, not like broken down books. The book. The original one you bought back in the 60s.
I finished The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings, I've never finished that one.
Hobbit's small, but it's good. I love the spider.
My favorite's Gollum. My precious! Yes, precious! No, precious!
When I was a little kid, I like when you opened up the Hobbit book and they would show you the map and it would show you like through the mountains had all these like spider webs. So if you went that way, you got a lot of little spiders.
Oh, you know how I feel about the map. You know the Wizard of Oz guy did that too, right?
I was actually, it's funny you said that. I was watching something on The Wizard of Oz. It's the original. And it's nothing like the movie, and it's really messed up. Like, and violent.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you so far. What were you watching?
This guy named John Ventry, he's from Detroit, but I don't think he lives there anymore. And this whole thing was his episode on fairy tales, and the only one he did was the Alice in Wonderland one, and he was showing you all these pictures from like the original book and telling you some stories from it, showing you.
Oh.
It's like, oh shit, pretty crazy.
You mean John Solo?
No, John Ventry. He's from Detroit. But he used to be head of MUFON, but he's not anymore. I think he lives now in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. But his favorite team. Like, he's from Detroit, and I know his favorite baseball team is Detroit.
What all did he say about the Wizard of Oz, though?
He was just describing the characters and how they were kind of like bad in a way, and how a lot of stuff was added and a lot of stuff in the book was not put in, and because you couldn't put that in for kids. He's talking like about the original, the very first, the illustrations, the very, very original. Yeah, and I know he's telling the truth because he's got the pictures and he has the book right there, but there's another one that's the same as the original. Alice in Wonderland is pretty messed up.
Or like how they played it in the original Wizard of Oz. It wasn't a dream. It was just she got transported to another land, and they played it completely straight. You know what I'm saying? Where in the movie it's a dream. You with me?
Yeah, I know. That was the first movie I think they ever did color, wasn't it?
It was one of the Technicolors. Yeah. So.
Yeah, like it's like after 12 in Scotland, so I wonder what old Robbie's doing, if he's snoozing away or having a beer. I know he won't be in his car this time of night. God, I just want to get the...
Are you sure about this?
Waiting a year is too long.
But I'm here.
I'll give you
So,
points for honesty.
I might do that book eventually too. But right now I don't have it filmed. It's not like Warlord of Mars where I have the book and you're gonna see that eventually. But, you know. I think I'll do, Ryan, I know, wanted to do something with Wizard of Oz himself, which you can do in the States because Wizard of Oz is public domain. You knew that, right? In the States here, that's completely free. We can use it as long as we don't reference shit from the movie. You know what I mean? Remember when I first met you, I said I'm really amazed you never get in. You were like, oh no, they tell me that my videos will not have monetization.
Yeah, they
on
changed
them.
it now. The people that own the rights, they get the money from the video, which I don't have a problem because I'm not here to make money.
Yeah.
so it doesn't affect me, and the other people can make money on any view. I really don't get money now. I haven't signed up for the membership, the world membership thing there, which have 1,000 viewers, and just haven't done anything yet. I haven't applied yet. I will. I don't know why. Maybe I'll wait. It's because I still don't get a lot of views, also, so you can't just get like monetized lots of views. You got, sorry, ever since that coronavirus hit in April, April or March, pretty good in March, my views went way down, but my membership went way up.
Superman wins.
Probably got about 20 plus members in the last couple of months, but my views probably went down.
Begin.
700 every 48 hours, 700 less. That's a lot of views. Yeah, every 2 days I was pretty much getting about 1,500 views. Now one day there I checked in March, and it was like less than 300 views in 2 days.
So yeah, does he talk about the possibility of it being aliens in The Wizard of Oz?
No.
The guy you were watching.
No, he's just talking about what I said, that's it. He doesn't talk about anything else. He might have said something about politics or something. He might have made a politics reference because, you know, like back then a lot of those things were
Political. I know what you're saying. I've heard that theory. I've heard that theory. But would it surprise you if it turned out the guy was abducted by aliens?
Yeah. Back then, a lot of those artists were bringing right into the opium.
This opium is wonderful!
They were writing some really crazy stuff. And, yeah, opium was really popular. You had like opium dens.
I remember you were talking about Dr. Seuss earlier. Remember that? And you said that, you said that Dr. Seuss might have been into that.
Those guys were. They used to like they used to call these opium dens, but it wasn't like losers that went there. It was like a lot of people went there. It was like suit and tie. It was like it was the in thing. So there was no humiliation at the time. And then once they got illegal, that was different. But when these guys were doing all that writing and stuff, this is when they had opium dens all over Europe, and they were legal and accepted until I really don't know how long. Maybe one day I'll look at a video up and watch the history of that and see how long they lasted. Like opiums, we used to have them around right in Cleopatra's time. You know, she was right into opium. I like smoking opium. That was really popular in Egypt back then. Egypt was the heart of trade. They had lots of everything.
Why not heavy drugs, Cryptic?
Opium is a heavy drug. They use it for pain and stuff. They also abuse it and smoke it, but
I know, you know what I'm talking about. Why not, like, cocaine or...
Cocaine's as bad as... Opium... Because cocaine was South America, and South America didn't have much things going on with Europe. Like, the Spaniards came over, and they didn't go where, like, cocaine was, like, just casually being used, not abused, but they were just, like, chewing coca leaves and stuff. I don't even know when cocaine was manufactured.
Well...
Opium, though, was around since Cleopatra.
It had to be...
Back
The
when the Mayans were around, they weren't sniffing cocaine. They were
Co-
chewing the cocaine.
cocaine had to be back at least when the Sherlock Holmes was around, because
Yeah, but
that
that's only, what, 1700s, 1800s?
19th century.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that cocaine was all around the world in Roman times and stuff. But opium was.
I'm not saying you're wrong about that book, but I'm saying that some of the stuff, don't dismiss it all. Some of it has to be like aliens and crap like that. Just,
I'm not saying that I know what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
not saying that you're wrong about that book. I'm saying that,
No, I don't know. No, I'm not saying I'm right. I just telling you what you said.
you know, some of it.
I'm just telling you what I watched. I don't have a
Special move, Cryptic, right here for you, buddy. That was a special move.
Well,
Still gonna get my ass kicked, but you see me do the special move though?
no, I did, man, the whole thing. Now I see it flying through the
Superman kicked my ass. He was angry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you were absolutely right though. I didn't used to cuss near as much around you because we were just getting to know each other. Now it's like, you know, shirts unbuttoned, everything's nice and relaxed. We're all just having a fun time.
Ask the fucking potatoes, Mom.
What did you say?
Oh. You're not going to be doing any more of those Wednesdays. Just wanted some fucking potatoes.
Yeah. Better made potato chips, right?
Who was I talking to? Oh, my friend Doug Beaker.
Bones. Yeah. Yeah.
I said to him if he ever heard of that popcorn, Cheeto popcorn. It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
I don't know. If it's not safe, it doesn't come here.
You guys get a lot more veggie stuff than we do, though.
Well, some foods, for some reason, they don't let come over, and it can be even made by a big brand name, like like a product of Coca-Cola. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't come over here. Like Travis was asking me, I don't think it was this Christmas, I think it was the Christmas before, and he was asking me about Mountain Dew cranberry if they had it there. I said, no, I'll keep my eye out for it.
You ain't missing much. You ain't missing much. I've had Mountain Dew cranberry. They only bring it around once a year for a reason, Cryptic.
Yeah, Travis did say it only came around Christmas. Or Christmas season.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. Like how you were saying that your Wendy's has a veggie burger, though, our Wendy's doesn't have a veggie burger.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I saw it. When I told you about that, that was just the week before all that Corona shit hit the fan and all like Canada, United States started freaked out.
Yeah. I was watching we got right before it hit us, right before the big bad virus hit us, we got the breakfast breakfast at our in our Wendy's up here.
Yeah, we got that breakfast burger thing, if that's what you're talking about.
Does that look good to you? Be honest with me.
I'm not a big breakfast guy, but let's just say I hadn't eaten in a while. I think that'd be alright. And that's not being rude. No, it probably wouldn't be alright. But I'm not like a big breakfast dude, so. But it doesn't look bad.
I was watching a thing on the big blackout. You remember the blackout that you guys got, that we got too, and it was like back in 2003? You remember what I'm talking about?
What was that?
I was watching a thing on the big blackout in 2003. How?
I can't remember. Big blackout, 2003.
Yeah, it affected you guys. It affected us. But they were trying to. They were trying to say in the on the History Channel up here that was caused by aliens too. They were like, that's caused by aliens. So.
No, I don't blame aliens for everything. I don't even think they built the pyramids or had anything to do with it. I think it was just another civilization.
Post-flood.
Civilization that was here, and then it got wiped out from a catastrophe, and then whatever was left restarted. That's what we are.
Post-flood, you think, right?
Oh no, I believe 100%. There was something here post-flood, and not being all religious about it, it's just too much fact to prove. There was a big-ass flood at one time, and it was bad. I think it seemed like maybe a comet hit and started it off. I don't know, but there was somebody here, and they seemed to be pretty smart, but I don't think they were aliens, because I can't picture aliens. If aliens came, like Captain Kirk came, he wouldn't be building stuff out of stone if he was on a primitive planet. So if aliens came here, they wouldn't be doing the same thing either.
Yeah. That's one thing I'll never forget, that you and Matt both agree on the flood. You and Matt was a big proponent of the flood too.
Yeah. Well, you get watching these videos I do of like experts, not just some guy like me on YouTube, and I don't know, seem to know that they have so much proof that there was a flood, and they're not even religious, they're just scientists.
Alright, I got one for you. If that's true, then why are they trying to cover it up?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, like, there must be some reason, because they really like to shove that evolution down our throat with Darwin crap. I don't believe in that.
And that's why we don't talk about it. That's why we don't talk about it.
It's like a butterfly is a butterfly. It doesn't turn into an elephant or a hippopotamus with wings a million years later.
And that's
the reason things got bigger and smaller is because the change in oxygen levels. Pretty simple.
And that's why we don't talk about it, because I believe in evolution and you don't.
And I'm going to heaven and you're going to hell.
Dude, you yourself said I'm going to heaven.
No, I changed my mind. There's much blasphemy coming out of you the last couple of weeks.
Too much, right.
Stuff like that would get you burned on a stake in my day.
With all the cavemen, right?
No cavemen. Bob of Arc.
Bob of Arc. That's good. That's good. Good. Good stuff. So anyway, the Blue Beetle I like. What you're seeing here basically is the kid that accessed all the alien technology in the Blue Beetle, and got the armor going. My favorite is just like an average dude that couldn't get had been left the Scarab but couldn't get the stuff going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was smart and all, but he was one of the three smartest men in the DC universe.
Did Marvel used to have a character like an Egyptian mommy pharaoh or something?
I think so.
Like maybe the 70s.
You know the book, The Corruption of the Innocent? That ruined comics for like a good decent while. A lot of people thought that it was just for kids after that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's pretty weird how comics were really popular. They seem to be getting more popular and more expensive, and then bang.
Back in the late 50s, I think before your time, they had like comic book.
Yeah, that's like my dad's time.
They had like comic book burnings and crap because of this.
Oh no, they didn't have that in my dad's time. They didn't burn comics when he was around.
I'm saying here.
No.
I'm saying here in the States.
I remember reading stuff about that before.
That they were because of this psychologist Frederick Wortham, and if you read that book, he's out of his mind. Yeah.
Hey, this is for you. Here you go. This is for you. Listen to this. Here you go.
Another of Bruce's pet.
I'm Bob. We can't allow go to your place with a house plant.
Yes, yes.
Help is hard.
I'm with Bob.
Begin.
We can't allow Al Gore to get replaced by a house plant. One more time.
I'm Bob. We can't allow go to your place with a house plant.
Dun, dun, dun. Al Gore got replaced by a house. Well, that's what I told you, that joke with George Carlin where he says, like, when he grew up, he had great people to choose from, like Kennedy to lead the States, and he says, like, and they run down the line, you get George Bush and all them, and then nowadays you get the choice to vote between Al Gore and a house plant.
Stay out of my skies.
Those are the people you pick. Al Gore or a house plant. And the funny thing is the house plant would probably win.
I'll vote for that house plant. Right?
In plant we trust.
They're never gonna replace that off the money though. Never. Yeah. They're never gonna replace that off the money. They could. They're never gonna say, oh, they're never put something else on the money. No.
Al Gore.
Remember I told you that they wanted to put Harriet Tubman on the money?
Oh, really?
For our $20 bill. And
I like that.
that was like a huge controversy too.
Harry Truman. He was a no-nonsense guy, though.
Not Harry Truman, Harriet Tubman.
Oh, I thought you said Harry Truman.
No, Harriet Tubman.
Oh, no, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. You guys only like presidents on your bills. That's it. No dicking around.
I would have been fine with the Harriet Tubman money.
I'm surprised the way the United States is now that you don't have like Spock on your bill or something like that, or you know, some movie star on there. Charlton Heston on your $5 bill. Flip it over and there's a rifle on the other side.
Or Robert Redford.
I don't know if he'd make a bill. John Wayne would though. He could be like $20. You won't wipe your ass with John Wayne.
Nobody would wipe their ass with a McKinley either.
On the $1 bill, you'd have to have on there something bad.
No,
Like
we seriously
worst.
did have McKinley on our money. And McKinley was like $1,000 back when they printed $1,000 bills.
Yeah, we just stopped doing that not long ago, eh? We were still doing $1,000 bills right up until just a couple of years ago.
If someone handed me a McKinley, I'd take it. I'd be like, shit. Here's a McKinley.
Yeah. Veggie burgers are on me tonight.
Yeah, I'd be like, what do I have to do? Only
Eat this cow.
only 3 things I won't do for money.
I'm
1,
sure if you some. Okay, go ahead.
eat meat. 2, proselytize myself in any way. And 3, endorse your crappy product.
Well, I bet you'd be easy to break with money. Oh God, somebody could come up to you and say, "Hey Bob, you eat this McDonald's cheeseburger
And burn
you're
all
gonna
my
be in the
comics."
You're gonna be in the next. You're gonna be in the next Watchmen." And it's like a major friggin' thing. They're gonna have like every massive actor you can think of the world's gonna be in it. You're gonna have like a massive part. You're gonna get paid like probably like about $25 million. All you gotta do is eat a fucking cheeseburger. I bet your mom would be shoving it down your throat. Eat it, Bob, eat it. You know what we can do with $25 million? Well, eat that damn thing. Because I'd be doing that if you were my family member. I'd be just choking you if you said no. What the fuck's wrong with you? Eat the fucking thing and then become a vegetarian again and you can have $25 million in principles all right there.
$25 million invisible.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, don't be a fool. I'd be like on the positive side, like that's probably not even meat. It's from McDonald's.
It's probably not even me.
I mean, you're probably like in worst case scenario, you're like eating somebody's boot from 1983, some old product, because there's no way. Like, I mean, there's stuff there's stuff I understand you can't do for money, but I'm not a vegetarian, so I'm not I don't have the same values as you guys, but I just could not picture any vegetarian.
You guys nothing. It's just me.
Oh, frig! I'll remember the name of the movie, and it's on YouTube. There's this guy who invites people over for dinner, and he knows everything about them, and he gets them all. He offers them money, and and it starts off with small stuff, and it gets bigger and bigger until the very end, where it's nasty. But he knows, like, for instance, this one person's a vegetarian, and he offers them money just to eat one piece of meat. And they're just like, no, and they're going on. And then he raises the price up, and the person's like, no, I got my principles and all that. And then it goes up a little higher, and the person stops. And then she shakes her head, and then he says another price, and then she's fucking eating.
You gotta have principles, though.
Oh, but they go away pretty quick when you just think. If somebody offered you to eat a cheeseburger for $50,000, McDonald's cheeseburger, you just think, how many comics could you buy with $50,000? You could buy things that you just could never ever You'd be like, wow, I'm gonna buy that $10,000 comic book I want. And you'd strut right in there. You still got that 10,000, like, like when that one for The Simpsons, you still got that comic book there for the $100?
Yeah, but then it tears them apart. I've seen that episode.
Yeah, but it'd just be you. You get to walk in and buy it for yourself. I just think that for you, not you personally, a vegetarian, to be offered a McDonald's cheeseburger, I'd say do it for $500. Seriously, it's like that's a lot of money to start all over. Well,
It's a lot of money.
then you could justify it by saying, well, my mom could use this money and so could I, so take one for the team. And then next thing you know, get talking to you the next Wednesday. What'd you spend your money on, Bob? Oh, Bob's sick. What's wrong with Bob? Oh, he's been eating Big Macs all week. He's very hooked. He's in bed with a bellyache. Oh, poor Bob.
At the very least, you gotta say I'd never turn into that guy from Super Size Me. The one that
Oh, yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
eats one McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. The guy that eats one burger.
And then he never accepts the super size unless they ask him. And every time they asked him, and he would. He said that if you don't offer him the super size, he won't take it. But every single time McDonald's offered him, super size fries, yep.
Begin.
Super size drink. Yeah, he almost killed himself. He sure got unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't eat like that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Is it fine for you to read to me after this, Mom?
Yeah.
That's okay with you, right, Cryptic?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop off.
No, that's cool. I was gonna watch something on YouTube once you left anyway.
What you watching?
I don't know yet. I was gonna find some sort of something to climb into. Oh, I guess it was around Christmas time or a little before. I don't really know the real reason, but all those really cool stuff I like conspiracies and UFOs and stuff, YouTube took it out of everybody's suggestion or recommendation list. And even if you go search for some of these videos, they're kind of hard to find. And that's just stinky. I mean, you can look up anything on YouTube about how a cat's ass smells, but you can't have on the recommendations anything of UFOs. That's what the world we're living in. Yeah, like my feed, a year ago talking to you right now, my feed would have nothing but like Bigfoot, UFOs, conspiracy things, and I don't get any of this at all. I'll have videos that are things I don't even go near. I'm wondering what are they doing in the recommendations. Sometimes I have like cute puppies first day at beach. And I'm like, what the hell's that doing in my
Cute puppies first day beach.
Yeah. And it's not a comedy, it's like Puppy's first day at the beach. It's not a comedy, and you know what? And you want to really laugh, and I'll have something like 17 million views. Then I'll look.
I'd probably be one of them.
It'll say it came out 2 days ago. And I'll be like 17 million views. 2 days ago for Puppy's first day at the beach. Oh,
People love cute puppies, Cryptic.
man. You could probably have eating craft dinner at the beach and get like 17 million hits. Because everybody loves craft dinner, Cryptic. Not me.
Everybody loves cryptic.
Not even as a kid. All my friends thought I was fucking from another world. So how can you not like craft dinner? Fucking terrible.
Okay, Mom. That's it.
That's the end of the game.
Yeah.
We leave it at craft dinner. So I don't know if I get something from Rob, I'll have one of those our team videos up. But I wouldn't be one bit shocked if we're talking next Wednesday and it's still not up. But we'll wait and see. So make sure you have yourself a good one. Hopefully tomorrow we got some nice weather too.
Stay solid, stay safe, Cryptic.
Alrighty, we'll talk to you next time.
Alright, bye, man.
Okay, bye, dude.
Turn it all off? There's your juice. Did you turn your headphones off?
No. I did not. Thank you, Mom.
Right.